In this episode, we learn more of the secrets behind Goha 66, as Kaizo is apparently a part of them. I'm sorry, it's too hilarious. But anyway, hey there, my name is Rex, and episode 47 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. Pretty neat one as we're continuing everybody's explorations or investigations, right? Now, things start off toward the Maximum Mountain with Luke, Gakuto, Roman, as they're stopped by Geta, Ushido, and of course Kaizo. We find out that they apparently teamed up, or they gathered up. And Kaizo looks ridiculous, obviously, as he's got this suited up body. And he later reveals that as he was just out exploring, he ran into Goha 66, and they kind of had some camaraderie, and so they joined forces. And so now Kaizo is standing in their way and decides to duel. And on top of that, Kaizo wants revenge against everyone else for treating him poorly. Obviously not Yuga, because Yuga isn't there. And, I don't think Yuga really hurt Kaizo too much. But of course, with Gakuto, Luke, and Roman, he wants to take revenge on them, beat them in this duel, and have them modified, again, which is funny. Kaizo was modified. So he wants to have them modified into his own personal chauffeur, secretary, and servant, basically. Interesting to see Kaizo doing this heel turn here, but that's the duel for the episode. And it's more of a fun, I guess, little duel. Some funny moments as well, as Kaizo is using all of these business robots, and as Luke, of course, is using dragons, and he's kind of on the rocks for a bit, as Kaizo has a pretty decent, pretty strong strategy, as has some trap cards that prevent his monster from attacking, negates their effects, but also ones that lower their attack points at the cost of paying life points. And again, it's all funny business stuff, and we get some interesting, funny visuals as well. Luke's, of course, able to get the upper hand, even as Kaizo summons his big boss monster. Luke summons out some other monsters. He's got Stockbuster Dragon, Stockbuster the Terror Striking Dragon, which is able to lower the attack points of his monsters. And then he also brings out Dragonic Slayer, which is able to finish them off. So, relatively, not a quick duel, but like, as opposed to some other duels. But it was mostly a lot of the stuff around it that was pretty funny. But from here, things start to pick up even more so, as after Luke defeats Kaizo, they're able to get some more information, and so everything else is coming together. Meanwhile, while this whole duel is going on, we're getting some of the cliffhanger stuff answered while at the ramen shop. Of course, Ranze comes in to bring about the theory, oh, is this man Otis? But apparently he isn't. He still does know something, though. This man's not related to Otis, or doesn't know Otis in any way, but he does at least know a little bit about what's going on with Goha 66, at least. And he explains that the whole prophecy, or the autograph thing on the wall, was given to him by someone who came in a while ago and couldn't pay. Supposedly that might have been Otis, who couldn't pay. But aside from that, he seemingly doesn't know much, except for when they're like, oh, what are you hiding from us? He's like, I don't know anything about Goha 66, which gives away that he does know something, because they never asked. And he reveals that they came in one time, a party of 66 people, and they're basically discussing their plans. So apparently they're not just old folks, they're even older, reaching the age of 66, as that's when they would retire from Goha. I think supposedly they're still working there and they're about to retire, but they're planning something. They're like, oh, we got a big, we're gonna go out with a bang, this fireworks ceremony, festival, and everything. And of course we learned what that is. And this old man here, he's like, oh, you're the same age as me. Here, congratulations. I hope it all goes well and stuff. So interesting that they're, old. I mean, 66, I guess, is old depending on who you ask, but definitely retirement age, as it seems like they're getting ready for that. But now back at Maximum Mountain, everyone comes together as, they capture Kaizo and have him spit out the information. And at the same time, Haruka and then the Machine Cavalry Club have defeated all the Goha employees there, all of Goha 66, including, it seems like, the leader there, or at least they've got them out of commission for a bit. But now everyone comes together in this Maximum Cave, and Kaizo reveals what their plan was. That their plan was to get into the main server of everything with Rush Duels, right? With Goha's servers, to then take over the dueling system and then Goha and all of that. And it turns out that it's apparently inside the Maximum Mountain. Interesting placement for it. I was thinking that, maybe it had something to do with just Maximum monsters in general, especially with all the cards being there, or at least, some of them being there and all the old duel discs there. But it seems like there's even more inside that mountain. But I guess in a way, maybe it makes sense why, Goha had owned it, had kind of controlled it, and they threw all the old, they stored everything there. They're like, oh shoot, put all the old duel discs there. Oh shoot, put the really old dueling machine stuff there. Oh shoot, hide the server under there. But apparently that's probably really, really deep. So kind of interesting, we're seeing this location so much, and it's important. Again, weird place to hide it, but I guess, if that's their plan, it's kind of interesting because supposedly, oh, well, shoot, it looks like they beat them all in a duel, but they'll probably, like, come back for something again. Me personally, like I said, I really would like to see more of a tournament going forward, as, it's sort of, I guess, on a bit of a pause, but, we'll probably be getting back to that, hopefully. But some interesting last-minute development, and it kind of happens before things are cut off, in that Haruka wants to duel against Asuna. And, I didn't really mention it, but we got a little bit of a hint that she knew Asuna back, in last episode when she shows up to help them out, right? And, we knew that she had known Zomyoji as well, because, from when they dueled, because, how she was speaking and that she knew them. So they know each other, the Machine Cavalry Club and Haruka, as she wants to duel against Asuna, and that's kind of the cliffhanger. And for the little preview at the end of this episode, it seems like we're going to get some more answers into their backstory and how they know each other, which I think is a great idea, because, just getting to see how these characters know each other and connect to each other. But it's interesting that that's supposedly going to be the conflict for the next episode, as it seems like, I don't know how Goha Double Six is, I guess, going to come back from this or come up from this, but we'll see, because very obviously, they probably didn't put all their eggs in this one basket. They probably got something else planned with whatever else is going on behind the scenes of the tournament. But, and especially with whatever else is being planned all behind the scenes. There's so many, like, other small points and pieces that need to be put together. But at the very least, for Goha Double Six, we know who they are, we know what their plan is, and we know how they're going to be trying to execute that. So I think pretty interesting, fun little episode. Like I said, the duel was weird and crazy with Kaizo, but hopefully, I guess maybe Kaizo's back on their side for now, at least, or at least they've captured him. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you enjoy this episode? What do you think is going to be happening going forward? Definitely, like I said, there's probably some other contingency plan with Goha Double Six, and I just kind of hope maybe that gets resolved or wrapped up in a bit. Like I said, interesting that there are adult villains now, and on top of that, 66-year-old adult villains. But I'd like to see that tournament wrap up. But I'm enjoying it so far. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to stick around for more videos. But anyway, it's been Rex. Have a nice day.